Hello everyone, this is Sherwin here from TechOS, and today I'm going to be taking a look at dark mode in iOS 13. So in this video I'm going to show you how to enable dark mode, how to configure automatic dark mode options, and also I'm going to show you how to enable some of the dark mode dynamic wallpapers that come as part of the feature. So to enable dark mode, firstly you've got to go to settings, and from here you're going to go to display and brightness. And right at the top here you can see we've got simple option light, or if we tap here, dark. And immediately you can see it switched over to a dark interface, which is just as the name suggests. So if I swipe back, you can see just an example settings here. All the colourful elements stay the same, but the background changes to a darker mode. If I go out of settings and go into an app like Notes, which has also been given dark mode functionality, you can see these are some notes I took the other day, and all the text, this was written with an Apple Pencil actually on my iPad, and you can see all the text has been changed to white, but the colours, such as this yellow over here, remain the same. So it is a proper dark mode rather than just the sort of invert colours that we've had on previous versions of iOS. And again, this can be demonstrated in something like Safari. So here I've just got Apple's website loaded up here, but you can see the bottom menu kind of toolbar is takes this dark appearance, and so does the search bar at the top. So it's a system-wide feature, and app developers do need to update their apps to take advantage of it. And there are a few that have already done it before iOS 13 was revealed. But obviously a lot more developers will start taking advantage of this dark mode feature, as it's something that people seem to want to have these days, especially with devices like the iPhone 10 or later with OLED screens, where actually having a dark mode can potentially save quite a lot of battery. So it's obviously a feature that people like. Now, the second way that you can enable dark mode is actually from Control Center. So if I swipe down from the top to access Control Center, and if I 3D touch on the brightness control, you can see we've now got a new option down here. However, if I tap it, it will now switch to light. I don't know if you could see that, but it's now switched to the light interface. If I go back into settings, it is back to being a light mode. So you do have the option to quickly toggle it on and off from the settings control center, just like that. So that's a nice quick way of accessing it. So next let's go and talk about automatic options. So if I go back into settings and go to display and brightness, if I go here where it says automatic and I just tap the switch, you'll see it's now changed back to light mode, and that is because I have to configure it the way I want it. So if I go to options, I've got the option for sunset to sunrise, so automatically based on my location and whether it's sunrise or sunset where I am, it will automatically change it from light to dark, so you can have your phone do it for you, or you can set a custom sort of schedule. So I can have it, I can choose basically when I want it to change from light to dark. So if I have a specific preference about it, maybe I want to set it to the time I normally wake up rather than just when sunset occurs. But I'm actually just going to switch it off automatic and put it back to dark, just because I tend to prefer having dark on all the time. Obviously you can choose what you want to have. And finally, we're going to take a look at the wallpapers. So as part of this feature, Apple have given some wallpapers which can be adapted based on whether you're in light or dark mode. So as you can see down here, we've got dark appearance dims the wallpaper. That appears because of the specific wallpaper I've got. So if I go into choose new wallpaper and go to stills, you'll see we've got 4 new wallpapers at the top. Now each of them shows what it's going to look like in light and dark mode. So if I go to this second one here, let's go to this nice blue one, and I set that, and I set it to both. Just give that a moment, and now if I go back home, you can see the wallpaper is currently in its dark mode. However, if I go into Control Center and change this to light, as you can see it's now changed to a much lighter appearance. So these wallpapers can adapt based on which mode you're in. So if you want to have one of these wallpapers that changes, if you like to change between light and dark mode, then you can obviously have that. And it adds a nice touch to your device, so you can kind of tell whether you're in light or dark mode. And it's similar to how the macOS dynamic wallpaper works. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you've got any questions or comments, then do leave them in the comments section of this video. Do also hit the subscribe button in the middle of the screen, and please do consider watching the videos that are either side of that logo. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more iOS 13 videos, and I'll see you in my next video.